Hello everybody and welcome to a chat from the engineering desk. Today we're going to do another CAD design video, which is how to design an Acme thread in Designspark. So we're going to be designing a helix around a shaft. So let's get started. So I've got Designspark open, Control N for new project, and let's click in the plane, Control Save, and let's call it a helix. Right, so now we got it saved. So now this is our horizontal plane. We're going to be designing our shaft with our thread upwards. So I'm going to start off with adding in a circle. Then I'm going to add in a second circle. And say we are going for that was 30 millimeters, so we want to go for a 2 millimeter pitch thread depth. So it's 2 times 2 is 4, so it's 30 minus 4 is 26. Now I'm going to select straight line, and we're going to put a line down which is going to be the start of our helix. Now I'm going to move that up. So click on that, and we've got the vertical arrow highlighted. And I'm going to give that a height of 2. So it's the start of our helix. Now I need to taper our helix. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hide that face for now. And then we're going to move that edge. So I know what I need to do. Let's just give it an edge to find, so 0.5, half a millimeter. Start with the top one, so I'm going to pivot that edge. That was a bit much. 0.5, so I just type in the dimension I want it to, and it changes. So same here, highlight the vertical, type in the dimension, and there's our that's what our thread's going to look like. So show all. That's the start of our screw. So what I'm now going to do, staying on pull, I'm going to select revolve. I'm going to select the axis that I want to revolve around. Direction is going to be clockwise, so it's a right hand thread. I'm going to select revolve helix. And then there's two things I need to tell it: the pitch and the height. Now we're not tapering this out, so it's a straight parallel thread. So I'm going to change that to 4. And then height, I'm going to give it 60 millimeters. And now I'm going to hit enter, and the magic's going to happen. Try that again. Oh, I need to select the face. There we go. So the thread has appeared. So what I can do at this stage is get rid of that feature over there. And what I'm going to do now is measure the height from the bottom, hitting control, to that surface over there. So at 60 millimeters, as we asked it to do. Now we need to add the shaft. So what I'm going to do is go in here, go back to pool, call that 100 millimeters, and there's our shaft. So look at it like that. There we can see our Acme thread. Very nice. As it has put roughly 4 millimeters between threads. Now if I wanted to make that hollow, let's do it. Select that plane. Alright. There's a hollow shaft. Very good. I say you wanted to pin it. Select that surface. And then we want to make a hole in it. Make a 3 millimeter hole. And there we have the hole for the pin. So you can now pin that. Now how about if we designed a nut to fit over this? Okay, we're at this point now. So what we want to do, let's pull that up to 0.5. I'm just going to add another circle at this point. Go back to that view. 30. Now go back here. We need to pivot that edge. Zero 0.5. Zero 0.5. Now, and to delete that feature and delete that feature. we don't need them anymore. 0.5. Right. Now we can do just add that circle in again. Pull, revolve. And just there we are. Now you can see the axis. I want to revolve a helix. We want that surface over there. That one. Now we want a height of say about 20 millimeters. There's our nut. Let's just see how far we brought this up already. Oh, 1 millimeter. So what I'm going to do is add another 19 millimeters to that. Like so. We need a bit more. And there we go. We have our nut. So go select. I'm going to change the color of the nut. Color. Let's make it magenta. Let's select the screw. Change that color to bright green. Very good. Now we're going to move the nut a little bit. $10mm, 20mm. Very good. Now let's see how they fit over one another. So I'm going to move the nut, select that axis, and now we're going to move them What is that? 52 millimeters. Choose a round number. Let's choose that. 2 millimeters. So there we have those two items threaded together. So to make it transparent by right clicking, select all, right click and select transparent. Now we can actually see them mesh together. One would obviously want some clearances in it. Let's change it back to go select and make it opaque again. Beautiful. And there's our nut with a hole for pinning it. Threaded onto a screw. Beautiful. Anyhow, that was getting a bit long, so I think we're done with this lesson. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on how to design a helix on the outside of the shaft and the inside of a nut in Designspark, where to find the tools, how to do the measurements and that sort of stuff. For the rest, hope you learned something from it, enjoyed it, and have yourself a wonderful day further, and look forward to seeing you here for the next one. Cheers.